Hey everyone, happy spring break. I'm really happy to be officially not having to really worry about things for at least a couple days. I know I still will, but yeah, it was a really good week. It felt really chill compared to normal weeks, especially because, Monday, Amber and I did library day, so then I didn't have this class Wednesday, which was cool because then I went to Ann Arbor to see my favorite band, Lake Street Dive, in concert. And because we didn't have class, I got to get there earlier and do more fun stuff. So it was a really fun week. Kind of feels like I was, getting on spring break early because so many things were slowing down, which was cool. But yeah, kind of bummed we didn't get to discuss one last time Play It As It Lays, but as I said in multiple vlogs, and I really enjoyed it, so maybe someone will talk to me about it someday, I guess. But yeah, library day was good. The thing that shocked me the most about it, though, was I found, sorry, so many more books more easily than articles. So I think I ended up with like 7 books total. And then it took me way longer to find articles, which I feel like it's usually the other way around. So that was just surprising, but there's a lot that I'm going to have to go through. It's a lot of, because 20 sources, and then I got even more books than the sheet told us to, so I have a feeling that it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of hard work to sift through everything, especially because I'm sure a lot of it will stand out as important, but focusing it in a way that will be productive, the most productive for my project, will be a bit of a challenge. So, but I'm really glad that day was built into the schedule because, I know that's why we did it, because it's hard to figure out a good way to go about getting these sources and then taking the time to do so. And so it's just a very structured way of doing it was incredibly helpful. And as for research progress, well, obviously everything I did for class this week was research progress, which was awesome, but I did also start Sons and Lovers, and I got to page 163, so I'm actually a little bit ahead of my reading schedule, but that's good. And I'm surprised by how much I like this. I don't know, it's much easier. I would say it's a way easier read than To the Lighthouse for sure, because it's just way more straightforward in terms of narration style and everything, and whereas To the Lighthouse was, the shifting free and direct discourse, very reflective. This is much more not that, and I'm just finding it fun to read, and I want to keep reading, and I have a feeling that I will finish it over spring break, because I'm going to Chicago, so that's 2 4-hour train rides there and back where I'll have a lot of time to read. And because this is so enjoyable, it won't really feel like I'm doing homework, which is awesome. But I've always wanted to read D.H. Lawrence, so I recommend this. I never thought that this would be the one I would like the most, but so far for my project, I like it a little more than To the Lighthouse, but at the same time they're so different, so I don't even know if I want to say that. But just one thing that I don't know if I'm ever going to bring it up for my presentation, so I'll just say it here. The husband slash dad in here is, I want to say, the most infuriating character I've ever met in a book. He's horrible and just rude and mean and abusive to his wife and children, and just an incredibly horrible person. And I get very outraged while reading this, but I'm not quite sure how he and his horribleness would fit into talking about the modernist novel as a genre, so I'll tell you that here, and then you can read this and just remember that and know that he's the worst fictional character ever. So that's about it. This is a much shorter vlog than last week, so that's good, I guess. I hope everyone has a good spring break, and I'm looking forward to getting, not really yet, but I will look forward to getting back to class on a week from Monday. So see ya, everyone.